You understand that those are recommendations from the state. Do you understand the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged in count two, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty? Court is calling 2025 CR 003-593, State versus Alexandra Hernandez Mejia. Could I have parties announced?
Jason Gear here for the state, Your Honor.
James Seeloff for the defense.
And are you Hernandez Mejia? All right. Did counsel, have you received all of the discovery?
Yes, I have, and I downloaded it already and viewed it with her.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, we do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're waiving count one and proceeding on count two alone.
Any objection?
That's our understanding and no objection.
Did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand in count two, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. That's a second-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, she has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe she does.
Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count two. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to SAPD for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea? Yes. Defense?
Yes, that's our understanding. We don't agree with the latter part,
What's the latter part?
the non-agreed part. Huh?
Below the line.
Below the line.
Okay, all
Okay,
right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. State,
It is, Your Honor.
did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
There has not been.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, and no contact with Stephan, Stethan Palacios Cruz. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, I do. He is the father of your child, so we do.
All right, so here's the thing.
Did you-
What I'm telling you is, do you understand that those are recommendations from the state? Do you understand the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged in count two, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State exhibit number 1 with all of its attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits one and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits one and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, we're ready for sentencing. There's no reason not to.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, as far as the gentleman that no contact with, and I told the prosecutor at the end, he is the father of her child.
Mhm.
So there has to be contact. This is a situation where they were trying to, I guess, do a business that didn't work out too well. She does have a marijuana problem, not a cocaine problem, but she does have a marijuana problem. She's been smoking since 16. No cocaine though. That was for sale. I'd like the court to take into account and ask for 4 years instead of 5 years, lower the community service and probate the fine because she's court appointed and she has she's a single mom. She has no money coming in from the father, I guess, on a permanent basis for child support. And so I asked the court's consideration in those matters.
All right, how old are you? Where's your child? All right, and how old is she? All right, so basically the grandparents are taking care of the child. No, but do you and the father take care of her?
Yes.
All right, so how are you all taking care of child when you're using marijuana and you all have all this cocaine in the vehicle and a gun? So I'm telling you right now, if your child were in that car, ended up using the gun, accidentally killing themselves or killing somebody else, you would be boo-hooing, asking for a GoFundMe page for a funeral. And then you're using cocaine, and then you can't stop using marijuana. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? All right. How often are you using marijuana? All right. So here's the thing. I'm going to grant your application for probation. I'm trying to discover what conditions to place for you. So how often are you using marijuana?
Me. It's slowed down a lot. I wear some.
And what do you do for work? That's the new West telemarketing.
They do it at home, she says. I've never heard of that, but maybe that's why they get so many hangups on my phone.
All right. And how far did you go in school?
When I was
All right. What are you planning on doing with the rest of your life? What's your dream job?
I always wanted to do like in the office, like reception study.
All right. Well, what I can tell you is I'm not going to allow you to have contact with Stephen Palacios Cruz. It appears to the court that the grandparents are taking care of the child anyway. And on it,
She just reached out.
when you all are riding around with drugs, marijuana, and guns in a vehicle, where was she? With his mother. So basically you have grandparents who are being parents, and I'm sure they are just devastated with worry whenever your child is alone with you two because you all are doing crazy things and you both have a drug issue and then trying to sell cocaine. Not going to happen in this court. Is Child Protective Services involved? I don't know why they are not, but that's not my call. I can't pick up the phone and call them and tell them, hey, look at these people here who need Child Protective Services in their life. All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. 6 years deferred adjudication. If she completes everything early, I'll consider early termination.
She's gone a little bit more than the state asked for, but you can get off early if you do everything.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs, tests for levels, do a referral to felony drug court and a TAP evaluation out of custody. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors.
With who?
With minors. So you're not to have unsupervised contact with your child until you test negative.
That means your mother has to be present while you have the child.
I do see it.
Okay.
See, as I said, the grandparents are taking care of the child. I don't know what's happening with this generation. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 hours will be waived upon completion of parenting classes. The other 100 hours will be waived. I'm requiring parenting classes, but the other 100 hours will be waived if you obtain some type of trade school certificate or complete some higher level of education. There's to be no contact with Stephan, STEPHAN, Palacios Cruz. There's to be 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, and to follow all TAP evaluation recommendations. There's to be restitution to SAPD for drug testing. Probation, is there anything else?
Minor until she has.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
then before she has the unsupervised contact, come back to the court to remove that.
Would you consider your contact order at that time also, or
But with
not?
regards to the defendant,
Stephan?
no,
That's the father of the child. I don't know.
yeah, that relationship is not working out for you, and well, maybe it's working out for you, it's not working out for your child.
You understand? Do you have any questions for the judge?
And basically it appears to the court that the grandparents are raising this child anyway. You all are just fly by night people who happen to produce the child. Probation, is there anything else?
Okay.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. I'm going to tell you what I would always tell my clients on the family law side. Where you are today, hopefully, is not where you're going to be at the end of everything. Everybody hopefully is working on improving themselves. Do you understand? So you need to work on improving yourself for you and for your child. If your goal is, you know what, I love this Stephan guy, I'm going to ride or die with him, then you need to excuse yourself from your child's life. Write her a little letter explaining to her when she's 18 that you chose this man over her, and that you're just going to be the fun person who comes in once in a while and gives them a gift. But don't keep breaking their heart by doing the wrong things. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes.